Yes, I got bangs, and honestly guys, I don't know if I like them either. Hey guys, what is up? It's HVL Manga here, and welcome back to the YouTube channel. Today, I am very excited. I am going to give you guys another manga haul. So, I never realized how much manga I get in the previous month until I put together these videos. And let's just say the month of June was a very fruitful month, and I have around 70-ish volumes of manga to share with you guys today. So, let's not delay, and let's get right into it. This is all of the manga that I purchased in the month of June. So, starting off, hate to do you guys like this, but I don't have a manga, but it is related, you guys know about it. That is Solo Leveling, the light novel, volume 2. Solo Leveling is honestly probably one of my favorite reads right now. It is just so much fun, and honestly, it's weird for me to say this, but I prefer it in the light novel format. There's just something about it, and I love how I can get further in the series in the light novel. I'm about halfway done with this second volume. I've read the first one, obviously, but Solo Leveling is so good. I really do love it, and if you're looking for a good light novel, I definitely recommend you pick up Solo Leveling. So the first manga that I picked up this month is a continuation of a series that I already have, and that is Pokemon Adventures in the Collector's Edition Volume 8. I feel like these volumes come out so freaking fast, like I borderline cannot keep up, so I saw this at Barnes & Noble and I was like, oh, well, guess I have to pick this up. So the next two volumes of manga that I picked up this month are both part of the same series that I'm slowly starting to piece together. I have a good chunk of the series, but I'm definitely missing a lot, and that is Shaman King in the singles, volumes 16 and 17. You're probably thinking to yourself, why are you picking up the singles when Kodansha is currently releasing the omnibuses? And honestly guys, I do not like the omnibuses. I don't think they look good. I definitely prefer the singles format, so I am just going the singles route. So 16 and 17, good stuff. I actually got both of these from Kira and Tommy. Kira and Tommy, thanks for hooking a girl up, but Shaman King's a lot of fun. I do really enjoy it. I normally like to get my volumes in consecutive order, but Shaman King, because these volumes can get pretty pricey, people are just asking for an arm and a leg for them, I kind of pick up the volumes when I can find a good deal. So Shaman King, 16 and 17, very excited to continue my Shaman King collection. The next manga that I picked up this month is again a continuation of a series that I have. It's currently ongoing, and that is Spy Family Volume 5. I love Spy Family. Spy Family is such a cute and wholesome series, and if you guys don't know about it, I'm honestly surprised. Everyone knows about Spy Family, and for great reason. And if I'm correct, I believe an anime was announced for this, which I am genuinely so excited for. I haven't gotten into this volume yet, but once I do, I know I will be ready for Volume 6. Spy Family is so good, and if you haven't picked it up yet, I seriously encourage you to. The next manga that I picked up this month is it was kind of an impulse buy. I've heard, mixed things about this series, but I decided to give it a shot, and that is Master Keaton Volume 1. I mainly picked up this series because of Urasawa being attached to the series. I'm gonna be honest, when I first bought this, I thought the story was by Urasawa, but it's just the art. Which you can tell, the art is very similar to, series such as 20th Century Boys and Monster, but I don't know how this will go. I hope I like it. It was pretty cheap, so I decided to give it a shot. I will say I do love the covers and the spines. I think the gold and the black, just a really nice combination, but Master Keaton, I hope I like it. We'll see, and I'll keep you guys posted. The next manga that I picked up this month is again a continuation of a series that I already have, and it's the final volume, Blue Flag Volume 8. It's kind of bittersweet to have finished the series, because honestly this is the only pure romance series in my collection that I actually kind of enjoy. Not kind of, I do enjoy it, I promise. This is the only romance series that I have in my collection, so having the final volume come out is kind of sad. I haven't read this yet, but I've honestly heard mixed things about it. Some people really enjoy it, some people don't. I'm excited to read it for myself and kind of get my own opinion on it. I'll let you guys know what I think, but Blue Flag Volume 8, it's finally done. I will say though, it feels really good to have completed a series because I have so many ongoing series right now, it's painful. The next manga that I have in today's haul video is one that I'm honestly really excited for, and you guys, all you shoujo lovers out there will be so excited for me. If you know anything about me, I literally basically only have seinen and shonen in my collection, mainly seinen. So I've kind of, avoided shoujo and josei for kind of a reason, because I knew that I wouldn't like it as much as other titles, but I've heard so many good things about this series, and that is Requiem of the Rose King, volumes 1 through 4. Guys, this is my first shoujo. Be excited for me. I've heard really good things about this series. I've heard that it's, it has shoujo elements to it, but it also has, fighting and war and action, and that's kind of why I decided to pick this up as my first shoujo, because it seemed like I would be able to actually enjoy this series, and I read the first 2 volumes, and honestly, it was really good. I'm excited to see more about our main character, Richard, here, because what is going on with this person's? The next manga series that I picked up this month, I was actually able to find it in its entirety in a lot on Manga Swap on Reddit for a great price, and I'm so glad that I did, because this is a series that I've heard a lot of people saying that they've been wanting, but they haven't been able to find certain volumes of it, and that is Gangsta volumes 1 through 8. Gangsta is another series that a lot of you guys have been suggesting that I pick up, give a shot, so I did, and I found it for a really good price on Manga Swap, so I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna buy it, I'm gonna see how it is, and I, so far, have really enjoyed it. I've only read volume 1, but honestly, it was a really good read, and I'm excited to get more into the story and learn more about our characters and just all that sort of stuff. But so far, Gangsta was a really fun read, and I definitely recommend you pick it up if you can. I know, again, some of the volumes are harder to find, but overall it was a good read, and I'm excited to get more into it. So the next manga that I picked up this month is a continuation of a series that I absolutely adore. If you guys follow me at all, you would know I love Dorohedoro, so I needed to pick up more volumes. So I picked up volumes 16, 17, 18, and then 20 through 22. So the only volume of Dorohedoro that I'm currently missing is the last one, which for some reason is kind of difficult to find, which is annoying because I'm just trying to binge the ending. But Dorohedoro is a lot of fun. It's very wacky, very gritty, very gory, and I love the art. Overall, Dorohedoro is probably one of my favorite reads so far this year, and I actually got this volume 2 from one of you guys. I'm sorry, I'm totally blanking on your username right now. I'll make sure to put that up here, but thank you for sending me this as a gift. You are absolutely awesome. Not only did she give me, which one is so incredible and just so incredibly nice of you, she also gave me volumes, these are so hard to pick up, she gave me volumes 1 through 6 of I Am a Hero. She just gave me these. I Am a Hero is another series that you guys have been suggesting that I read since the beginning of this channel, and now that I finally have some of the volumes, I am so excited to get into this. You guys are awesome. Seriously, thank you so much for these. I'm literally so excited, and you're awesome, so thank you. So the next volumes of manga that I got this month is a continuation of a series that I have been wanting to pick up more volumes of for the longest time, but I just never did because I like to get my volumes in consecutive order, and that is Monster in the Perfect Editions. So I picked up volumes 2 through 4 and then 6 and 7. Volume 2 was out of stock for the longest time everywhere, and people were scalping the crap out of it. So instead of paying those absolutely outrageous scalper prices, I decided to wait until it came back in stock. So finally, I have volume 2. So now the only volumes that I'm missing are volume 5 and then 8 and 9, I believe. So I'll get those eventually, but if I'm remembering correctly, those were also out of stock. I feel like for this series, volumes go out of stock, and then they come back in stock, but then other volumes get out of stock. So basically, when they come back in stock, I am going to order it right away because this series just goes in and out of stock like crazy. But I am so excited to finally continue this. So another manga series that you guys have been recommending me to read since the beginning of my channel is JoJo's Bizarre Adventures Part 1 and Part 2. So this is a series that I've kind of been putting off picking up because these volumes do kind of go for a hefty price tag of around $20-ish per volume. And starting another $20 volume series is always slightly painful, but I decided to rip off the band-aid and get parts 1 and part 2. I actually read the entirety of part 1 and I thoroughly enjoyed it, and a lot of you guys say that part 1 is the worst part, so I don't know. I'm excited to see where it goes from here. I will say the art in this is beautiful, probably my favorite part so far. And also, I don't know if this is controversial or not, but Dio is my favorite. 110%. So the next manga that I got this month was actually a lot of one series that I've been wanting to pick up. and that is 20th Century Boys in the singles. So I previously had 20th Century Boys in the perfect editions, but I just decided that I liked the singles better, and I was able to find a majority of the series in a lot on Facebook Marketplace for a great price. Guys, don't forget to look at Facebook Marketplace. So I'm only holding this volume, but literally I have no idea if I'm in frame. But these are all the 20th Century Boys volumes that I got. So basically, I was able to pick up 2 through 22, excluding volume 5 and 17, and 1. But volume 1 and volume 5 are both on its way, so those will be joining the set eventually. So basically, what I'm missing of this series at this point is volume 17, which is so expensive. And I'm also missing the 21st Century Boys singles, which are also very expensive. So wish me luck. Regardless, 20th Century Boys, I am so happy that I have it in these singles. I think they look so nice. And I'm just so excited to get into this series. So once I get volume 1, you best believe I'm going to be binging the heck out of this series. Now, the last manga that I got this month is probably my favorite pickup. This is my Grail series. I have been wanting this ever since I started collecting, and I've been slowly getting the volumes because it's not easy to find an entire lot for not a bajillion dollars. And that is Eden, It's an Endless World. So I was able to pick up volume 5, 7, and then 9 through 14, except 8. But don't worry, I have volume 8 coming in the mail. Once I get volume 8, I will have a complete set of Eden, It's an Endless World. And guys, literally, I am so excited. This series is very out of print and can be difficult to find. A lot of these volumes I was able to get for a really good price, retail or below. There were a couple volumes, though, that I did have to fork up a decent amount of cash to pay for, more than I kind of, wanted to pay, but I was able to complete the set, which I am so happy about. So guys, that was all of the manga that I purchased in the month of June. Again, I realize it's a lot. A lot of this stuff, though, again, I was able to get for under retail, so it's not like I spent an arm and a leg for all this stuff. I will say, though, be excited for July's haul, because Right Stuff's birthday sale, let's just say I'm taking advantage of that. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you guys, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.